What is going on, YouTube? Back in it for another one. You know what it is, and we've all been hearing about this ban wave going around the cockadookie, going around these streets these last few days. I actually just seen Bams on Twitter a few hours ago joking about this, talking about how he was playing the campaign and he got permaban. I think he's just trolling. I mean, I don't know. He's already been permaban before, and you know, I made a video straight up like there are no false permabans. A lot of people got mad at that video when I made that video. I never said there's no false shadow bans. We all know there definitely is. There's no false permabans though. If you get permanently banned in Call of Duty, you guys know I'm the first one. I love Call of Duty. I can't stand Activision. I'm the first one to call them out on their bullshit. I mean, shit, the nerds out here, the super fanboys, they label my channel as a COD hate channel. When I made that video about there are no false permanent bans, people were out here calling me a shill. Like, I'm a shill. I'm labeled as a COD hate channel. It's like, it's almost like people don't like hearing the truth. That's what it sounds like to me. But anyways, there are no false permanent bans, man. They saw there's something. There's something on your system that they picked up and you got permanently banned for it, as you should. But we got Bams out here joking about it. We got some high profile names. They got pinched the other day. And the funny thing is every time one of these high profile names, when they get pinched, when they get permanently banned or whatever goes down, you always start seeing these weird rumors circle around. It's like, oh, this dumb thing is going on and a whole gang of people are getting banned for this shit. Hopefully they fix it up. Call of Duty sucks. Like I said, man, I'm the first one to call Call of Duty out on its nonsense. But all these people, like all these white knights coming up with all this bullshit for these high profile names that finally get caught. These people are hilarious, man. I'm tired of seeing the shit, but it is absolutely most definitely hilarious when you see it. So after a couple names, Bobby Pop being one of them, got permanently banned live on stream the other day. Not too long after, we had Power GPU. Alert! Do not update your Windows. There have been reports of many issues. Repost to save a PC. So they put up the little screenshot. And then a little while after that, new reports coming in of people getting banned in COD with the new Windows update. Not sure how true this is. Let me tell you, it ain't true. An update is not going to get you banned on Call. Ricochet is complete and total ass. That anti-cheat sucks. I've been harping on Call of Duty about this for a long time now. Their anti-cheat sucks. They got the money to do something about it, but they don't. So I call them out on their bullshit. And the super emotional, sensitive fanboys that love Call of Duty and they harass and stalk and obsess over channels that say mean words about Call of Duty, they can't handle that shit when you call that out. But I've been saying it for a long time now. Ricochet, something needs to be done, man. Activision has the money to stop this cheese, and they just don't do it. But no matter how ass Ricochet is, you're not getting permanently banned in COD for updating Windows, man. I got some homies that play on PC. They did the update. They didn't get banned. You know why? Because they don't actually cheat, though. It's so funny, dude. Every time this nonsense goes down, you always see these excuses. You always see a way out. Bobby Poff out here talking about being on a whitelist. He says it multiple times, too. I thought I was on the whitelist, bro. I don't watch this dude. The only reason why I even know who he is just from that infamous clip where he goes off on Activision about cheaters and now he gets permanently banned. But with all this nonsense going on right now, I like to shed some light on something I've talked a few times on this channel about, especially with Black Ops 6 just around the corner. I think we need to talk about it again. Going back to the OG days of Call of Duty, we used to see cheaters. There were cheaters back then. You know, I ain't trying to glaze the golden era of COD. It is the golden era of COD. The games were way better back then just because of the matchmaking alone. But the games, they had soul. It was just a better time in Call of Duty back then. Better time in gaming, period. I ain't just glazing OG COD. We had cheaters back then. We never saw the amount of cheaters, not even close to what we see now. Back then, we did not have crossplay. Nobody was going to move it over to PC because the only reason why they're going to do this now is because they know they got the console peasants, us broke boys, all us console peasants, they know they can use their cheats, clapping our cheeks over here on a daily basis. They know they got us, man. They ain't gonna make the move over to PC unless they could beast with their cheats on the console scrubs. Back in the day, we used to see the odd hacker here and there on the newest game. If you went back to a COD, like if it was, let's say Modern Warfare 3 was the newest game and you went back to World at War, well, that game was hacked to death. You've seen them everywhere. But I'm talking about like the newest game, you would see the odd hacker here and there and the odd lag switcher here and there. If you guys remember the homie Thunder, he used to expose them lag switchers all the time. Got a few of them banned too. Shout out to the homie Thunder. But we used to see a few of these bitches. Nothing like we're seeing now. And I get it. Everybody talks about it. Every time I ever talk about crossplay and why I think it needs to go until we get a sufficient anti-cheat, every time I talk about this, I get just all kinds of hate, man. Usually from the PC crowd. The PC crowd hates the most, man. Most of the console peeps, yeah, dude, just get rid of it. We don't want to hear it no more. Just go. Let us Xbox and PlayStation players, let us just play together. PC guys, you can do your little 180s and 360s on your keyboard and mouse cheese using your cheats, complaining and crying about aim assist all day long, every day in your own little group over there. Like, I would love it, man. If it was just Xbox and PlayStation, oh, I would love that shit. But I get it. There are clean PC players out there that just want to be able to play with their homies that are on PlayStation or Xbox. But what's the old saying? How do they put it? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. There's far more people being affected by these cheating scumbag bitches that wouldn't be affected by these cheating scumbag bitches if there was no crossplay than people who want to party up with their console homies. We got to do something here, man. Something needs to be done because clearly Activision's not ponying up the dough to get a sufficient anti-cheat in here. So it's like, what other options do we have? I know there's a bunch of clean PC players out there. Some of you watch this channel and I feel for you guys. I don't want you guys to suffer because of this bullshit, but it's your PC brethren that can't compete unless they cheat. And we would just shut crossplay off, but a lot of people got busy lives out here. They don't got time to be sitting there waiting 5 to 10 minutes with COD's whack-ass matchmaking, toxic as fuck, predatory matchmaking. They ain't got the time to be sitting there waiting 10 minutes to find a goddamn game when they shut crossplay off. It's just not worth it to them. So they leave it on and they get affected by this bullshit. We would just turn it off all the time. But COD's got that funky matchmaking that makes sure a lot of people are just going to say, nah, fuck it, man. We'll just leave it on. They make you feel like you're forced to keep crossplay on with how long you got to wait sometimes to find these games. But you guys can't be getting mad at the customers here. We are the consumers right now trying to give a quick Band-Aid solution because Activision is not doing their fucking job. Y'all are getting mad at us who suggest this when y'all should be taking your frustrations out on Activision. I actually just got recommended a video a couple of weeks ago. I put a post on Twitter about it. I was thinking about making a video exposing this clown, but I just decided to put a post on Twitter about it. There's a dude out here, keyboard and mouse, PC player, and he's so butthurt by aim assist in Call of Duty. Even though he's got the mobility of God himself on his keyboard and mouse cheese, this motherfucker's cheating the system, gave himself aim assist on keyboard and mouse, and he made a video, a little tutorial showing everybody how to do that. He's out here bragging about it. So now he's got the K&M cheese with aim assist. Dude, we got to do something. He's tricking the fucking game into thinking that he's on controller, so it's like he's not even coming off as a cheater. The game doesn't think he's a cheater. We got to do something here, man. This is just a Band-Aid solution for now until Activision finally steps up or Microsoft finally steps up. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm talking just way too much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you on the next one.